Alright guys, should get up here. Whew. Alright y'all, we're at the top of Terrill Street at Morton, on the scene of a multiple alarm, two-story dwelling fire on the 1100 block of Terrill Street. No injuries, thank goodness. The people who live in the home were not home at the time. It is getting dark, so I don't know how much y'all gonna be able to see. Looks like they are going in through the house next door. This is a hot mess. So on the bright side, this definitely could have been a lot worse. I don't know about the extension to the house next door. As you guys know, Terrill Street is it's pretty squished in together. Multiple companies on the scene right now. Of course, we got 81 and 82 on the scene. Second alarm has been struck. When I arrived on the scene, I apologize, I could not get my phone to work. We're looking at heavy smoke, obviously, and heavy fire from the second story front windows of the establishment. I'm pulling up on the scene right here. For those of y'all who are just tuning in, this is on the 1100 block of Terrill Street. So right now, of course, they do have, I believe they're making an interior attack at the moment. We got a lot of, we definitely do have an interior. We have people up to the second floor. Still pulling more ladders to get to the front and to the sides. We also have Eddie Stone just showed up. Like I said, this has gone to a city callback situation with a second alarm with a two-story dwelling fire on the 1100 Street. No injuries reported. Nobody was home at the time. However, the homeowners have been notified and are on the scene. There's a lot going on right now because you have to look at it this way. How this is Morton Avenue right here, and if you go down here, this is where my camera is aimed down toward Eddie Stone. We do have a pretty solid smoke situation where the smoke is pretty heavy over Morton Avenue. So with the heavy rush hour traffic coming in on top of all of the activity, yo bro, you're not even paying attention. With all the activity, if you're coming into Chester from Morton Avenue, coming from the Eddie Stone side, Ridley Park, up Chester Pike, when it turns on to Morton Ave, you guys are, going to have a heck of a street. It is raining out here, which also, as you might think, makes for a little bit of an easier situation with rain and a fire. However, it's actually exactly the opposite. You have to remember, department and first responders put their lives in danger, especially with wet rungs on the ladder, being able to get up to the second floor. I think I'm trying to think how far back this goes. If Ridley is next to it or not. Not Ridley, Vogue Lane. Sorry, I'm talking to myself trying to figure something out here, because I got friends that live directly behind this house on Ridley, but I think it's enough room in between. But yeah, so we got Eddie Stone coming up on the stretch right now. So anybody who is coming up this area, you know, coming from Ridley Park side, from the Ridley Park side of Delaware County, coming up Morton Avenue, coming up Chester Pike, you guys are going to have a struggle getting into the city from here. Just going to make sure that I'm not in the way of any first responders here. You guys know how I do. And once again, my camera is going to start getting a little crummy because it is starting to get dark out here and it is raining. Yeah, again, another one in the Ville. Streets talk, I hear what I hear. But as of right now, I'm not going to speak on anything that I have heard so far. I'm not going to speak on anything at all right now, other than the homeowners are safe. This is a second alarm. City callbacks are in place. I don't know who just showed up. But we still have more that are coming up on the scene. So the call came in as heavy smoke and fire from the second floor. When I arrived on the scene, we had heavy smoke and fire coming from the second floor of a two-story dwelling. Twin home on the 1100 block of Terrill Street in the city's Sun Village section. Parkside just showed up, but I'm not going to get blocked, which is good. So get what I got to get. Let's see, more trucks are coming back in here. That's what I said. Sorry, I'm trying to read y'all comments and not have my phone get jacked up at the same time. Because every time I touch the phone to scroll up for the comments, the live cuts off. More trucks are coming. I hear them. Yeah, Crystal, they still coming. Definitely still coming. Sorry, y'all. I said I have to get ready to come that way. I'm gonna have to go all the way around. I need to get to Remington. Yeah, I'm not sure. Actually, it looks like, let's see, Remington is first. And actually, I don't think it's blocked all the way down through to Remington. So I think that if you come down and you get down, because I know Remington's one way, but if you go down the top block of Oak Lane and bring it down to Remington and then make the right on the Remington, you should be able to get around everything okay. For those